I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Indiana Pacers. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more.
A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Lakers. And for Indiana.
Well, guys, for the Pacers, it's been a slow and long climb from the Malice at the Palace back in '04. But now, with a terrific young team fresh off a strong showing in the Eastern Conference Finals, we can finally say the Pacers are back, and they're going to be around for a while contending for championships.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. LeBron passes to Beverly. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. He dishes it to LeBron. The rebound by Turner.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Good. And here is Los Angeles now. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And for the Pacers, ever since that unfortunate night in Detroit, the attendance in Indiana has sagged. They've been at the bottom half, percentage-wise, Steve, for the last 9 years.
Well, it's time for the fans to come back, Kevin. This is an elite team. They've got really high character, good guys. Ticket prices are about 60% less than the league norm. One of the best arenas in the NBA, and hey, it's Indiana. I mean, this is a basketball state.
Now here's LeBron. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop. Beverly's got 5 now. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Back to Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he always gives the fans a temporary souvenir, it seems like, blocking 2 or 3 shots into the 10th row. Of course, you got to give the ball back, so very temporary souvenir.
They're going to have to change that because in baseball, when they knock those foul balls, they don't go checking.
You can keep them, that's right.
Yeah, same with the NFL. If the ball happens to get by the net, you can keep the ball.
That, right. Well, we need to change that in basketball.
I agree.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have. Offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
All 3 throws good from Turner. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now the Pacers with it. There's a screen. Doubled by Beverly. Zero. Connects from three-point range.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Number 4. The shot from the low post is good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And it's Turner off the drive. And the shot is good. Here's Beverly. He has 5. It's Davis on the wing. LeBron James on the wing. Kicks it to Beverly. Back to LeBron. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Rebound by Smith.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A 3-ball. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Lakers trail by 5. LeBron kicks to Davis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 10-2 run here. 0. And again, it's Indiana converting.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
So it's the Lakers now. Fires high post, and he hits the jump shot. Indiana leading by 5. Puts it up, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's LeBron. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Well, Indiana's success last season was built around its defensive prowess, and they usually would set the tone at the start of the game. They were one of the best in the league at allowing the fewest first quarter points.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-6 run. Going back to the Pacers once more, you knew they wanted to emphasize defense each game, and Steve, they would always come out and get right in the offensive player's face to start the game.
And they allowed the fewest first quarter points of any team in the league last year, Kevin. That's a great way to kind of set the tempo, set the tone in a ball game, and the Pacers were able to establish that defense right away.
Here's Beverly. The Pacers making the shot. LeBron James on the wing. The three-pointer no good. Pacers leading by 7. Screen by Smith. 0. And again, it's Indiana.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
LA has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. LeBron dishes to Beverly. Outside, Davis. There's the triple. And that one's good. Davis has got 5 points so far.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
For Indiana, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Screen by Smith. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Lakers trail by 8. LeBron kicks to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
An unusual skill set for a big man. A long-range shot that gives you such good spacing offensively.
There's the pick. They double him with LeBron. 0 defended by Beverly. 6 to shoot. Number 24. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And, Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was a whole system change as well. And the front office felt the Princeton offense they started using wasn't working out. So they were in a state of flux all season long.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 1:56 left in the first. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that offense and why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the 3 by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's Westbrook with the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
One thing that always translates from team to team is defense. No matter who you play, if you can challenge shots and bother shooters and play together, you'll win. And that's why the Pacers had so much success against Western teams last year.
First one falls for him. And over the last decade or so, it's usually been the Western teams getting the better of the Eastern teams more often than not. But the Pacers are able to be the exception because of their defense, as you were talking about.
Yeah, if you can defend and rebound, you can beat anyone at any time on anybody's floor. And I think the Pacers were able to do that last year, 18-12 against the West. And that only trailed Miami as far as the Eastern Conference teams and their success against the West.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 3-point lead. Teardrop shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching lies, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
The first one falls. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you've got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
And the Lakers with possession here, trailing by 5. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Number 9. He's covered by Westbrook. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Number 9. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Pacers lead by 5.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Indiana. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook passes to Jones. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Pacers making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Jones. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Number 9, he's covered by Westbrook. Number 12, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pacers out in front, up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Indiana leading. Number 88, defended by Jones. Number 12, buries the long-range jumper.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Lakers trail by 5. Now here's Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Bryant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive, but certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
And he sinks the second. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
Here's Taylor. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Fires the 3. Number 88. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Here's Schroeder following the score by Indiana. Schroeder off a pick from Bryant. Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Number 9 gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Both free throws good from Schroeder. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Schroeder. Number 12. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Taylor. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Drills the three-pointer. Taylor's got his first 3 points of the game.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 12. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. He has 5.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Taylor. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
The pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Number 15. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And so here is Indiana. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
LeBron kicks to Schroeder. The 3 tries to keep it alive. The shot is off, and Indiana will come the other way. Number 9, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And he's good on the second.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
Passes it to Schroeder. Number 12 gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or 2 to really get his motor running, and suddenly he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
And the Pacers call time here. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused, and while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Pacers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
The free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. Lakers trailed by 3.
You know, a lot has been said about the Pacers and their defense, but in addition to them being great with their positioning and skill, they're one of the toughest and most rugged teams to deal with, both mentally and physically. They really pride themselves on playing smash-mouth basketball, and don't hesitate to get into your airspace and get in your face.
And so here is Indiana following the basket by Anthony Davis. Turner against Davis. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Smith for 3. And that one's good. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Clark, back to what you said, the Pacers did get in a few games last year where tempers flared and players got in each other's faces. But, you know, Steve, you look back at all the great defensive teams in NBA history, and not a lot of them were a group of amicable guys.
It's true. I mean, this is a great defense, and sometimes you have to ruffle feathers and get in people's faces in terms of being tough and gritty defensively. And I think the Pacers understood that.
Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Number 24. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Here's Schroeder. Timeout called the Lakers. The Lakers making a switch here. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Smith. Back to LeBron, beyond the arc, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And the Lakers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. From outside the arc, Smith slams it home for the putback.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 2. Davis dishes to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
And so it's Indiana with it. After LeBron James hitting the 3. The feed to Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Davis sets a screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Good game for Davis. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Davis. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Number 23. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .54 seconds left in the second quarter. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Back to Davis. Davis sets a screen. On the wing, Davis. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Out to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Number 24. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Easy boys, come on!
And the first one drops. And Indiana making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
LeBron kicks to Beverly. The 3 from LeBron. They get it back. Davis. Nice defense from Turner.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Pacers lead by 1. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Halftime in the Hoosier State in a close one. Welcome, fans. I'm Damon Bruce. Indiana with the lead against the Lakers. They're racking up the assists. Great passing in the early going. It's also been a strong start for the Lakers. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Some terrific basketball from Anthony Davis. We've come to expect performances like this one from him. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Indiana leading.
Indiana had perhaps the toughest defense in the league. They just didn't have any weaknesses defensively. If you attacked them inside, they were able to challenge you at the rim. You tried to shoot over them, they were challenging you with their length on the perimeter. And they didn't back down. So it's not a surprise they were near the top in every defensive category.
Here's Beverly. Back to LeBron. Fires it up. And that's good for two. LeBron's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Lakers. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And Clark, the numbers back up what you were saying about the Pacers. A lot of stat heads will look at opponents' effective field goal percentage as a measuring stick for defense. And the Pacers, Steve, were the best in the league at that.
Well, they pass the eye test, that's for sure, Kevin. I mean, they challenge every shot. They get out to the three-point line. They block shots at the rim. And there's a reason this team was so good at the defensive end.
Here's Beverly after Indiana gets the three. He feeds it to Davis. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to Davis. Turner covering. Shot from 12. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 14.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. From the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the three from Turner. There's the dish to LeBron. That's good. 10 points for him.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Back to Smith. Dishes to Turner. The baseline J. And he hits the jump shot. Turner's got 11.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
It's LeBron with the drive. Floats one. Good.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Now, last season he made good on about 3 of every 4 free throws, almost exactly 75%.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Free throw good, LeBron. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. 0, defended by Beverly.
Whose bad is that?
Clock at 6. Number 24. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Beverly. He's got 5. Davis, the pass to Beverly. Feeds to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. He dishes it to Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. The 11-footer. Count the basket and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
The Pacers making a switch here.
So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence, and it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
And the Lakers call time here. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
It's blocked. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Number 7, and he lays it straight in.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. There's a good screen. 0. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 16.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Davis dishes to Beverly. He passes to LeBron. Davis sets a screen. Number 4. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Off the inbound. And that one hits back iron. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Zero. Defended by Beverly. 0. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something you should get away from.
Lakers trail by 4. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Back to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Pass to Smith. 0. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers have possession. It's a 5-point game. Westbrook gets a screen from Beverly. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Number 24. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. LeBron drives in. Another miss by LeBron. Pacers leading by 5. Number 2, defended by Beverly. That's good.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Lakers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And the Lakers making a change here. And here are the Pacers now. They set the pick. Kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. Smith on the wing. This one for 3. Gets it to go. Smith's got 10.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. Seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of a game.
And, you know, against him, Steve, as an opponent, you need to make sure you're making smart, crisp passes because he's so good at picking off the sloppy, loose ones.
And here are the Pacers now, following Russell Westbrook's 3.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. That one misses. They play the clock right, Steve. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, just have to time it right. Make sure you work the clock correctly. And you get 2 possessions out of this.
Shot's good by Turner.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Backs down. Right side Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Davis. And Indiana making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Takes a 3. And no good trying to get that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Pacers out in front, up 5. And we'll return shortly. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Now here's Westbrook. Shot, high post, and it's good. Westbrook's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. And the Pacers with possession here. 3-point lead. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Sensational block. Here's LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
The Pacers making a switch here. That one drops. He ties it up. The Pacers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Number 12, covered by LeBron, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose. Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Now here's LeBron. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Davis can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 3. Number 88 is guarded by Davis. Indiana moving it around. 4 on the clock. Number 9. No good off the front iron. Lakers trail by 3. From 12 feet out. And that one's good.
And there's been zero effort defensively by both these clubs tonight.
And don't let that high score fool you. I mean, it's a product of poor defense more than great offense.
And so it's Indiana with it. From deep, hits the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 4.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Beverly, the pass to LeBron. There's the feed to Beverly. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And that is good.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Lakers trail by 3. Los Angeles calls timeout. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's LeBron. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Smith for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his third rebound on the night. Beverly dishes to LeBron to take the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Number 24. Out to Smith. From past the arc. That's good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
LeBron outside. Davis. Breaks it off the glass. Davis has got 19 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
The pass to Turner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Davis.
And what a game for Turner. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Easy, boys, come on!
First free throw is good.
Come on now, come on!
Second free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 3. LeBron left side. In low to Davis. The shot no good. Excellent defense there from Smith.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
For 3. But they recover it. And stolen by LeBron. Gets it to go. LeBron's got 23.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And Turner kicks to Smith. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 6. 0. There's the killer two-handed slam. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
Back to LeBron. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle, Turner. Davis with the block. Here's Beverly. LeBron outside. Puts the lead pass in front of him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For Indiana, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Smith on the wing. Passes it to Turner. Davis is on it. The shot by Turner, no good.
Excellent challenge. He had a hand right in his face as he took that shot.
Yeah, you could see the hitch in his release because of it. It was fantastic defense.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 3.
Hey, come around, come around.
Here's Beverly. He feeds it to Davis. Turner covering from the low block. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. He kicks to Smith. Shoots. And he swishes it right through. 24 points for him. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Davis sets a screen. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Davis has got 23.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Timeout called the Pacers. And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Outside Turner. Back to Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 3. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. .49 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. LeBron drives in. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And the Pacers lead by 5. Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. And Davis backs down. Drops it in from 11 feet. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
0. He's covered by Westbrook. Right at the free throw line. Yes!
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fader on the way. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry.
Outside Turner. A shot. And Westbrook pulls it down. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The dish to LeBron to tie it up. Shot is off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Here's Smith. Westbrook with the steal. Picked off in midair. And so they foul intentionally.
Easy point, come on!
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That may be the knockout blow. Guys, those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
Seven seconds left in the fourth. Number 4. No good on the quick 3. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.